Vicki from Brightened, and today we're going to talk about my book haul from Sedona, Arizona. Check this out. I recently went on a trip to Sedona, Arizona, and I had no idea it was a new age, spirituality, vortex type of town. And it really intrigued me. When I got there, I didn't realize how much of a dream city this was. Right when we got in, there's a place called Coffee Crystals. The stores were named Gratitude. The stores were named Peace. I felt so light and blissful there. One of the magazines I got there, Spirit of Sedona, looking in, like, there was a place called Peace Place, Crystal Gratitude. It was amazing, and just how many different energies and things like that were there. And today I'm going to share with you my book haul from Sedona, Arizona. Welcome to my library series. My home library. Love this place. One of my most sanctuary place. For those who don't know, I live in a place where I have 2 walk-in closets, and instead of filling this closet with clothes and random things, I decided to change it into a library. And it's one of my favorite places in our home. It's just, every time I go in here, so peaceful, so loving. It's just a place, it's like my sanctuary, and it's just a place full of books. I can feel all these powers of the energies of the books emulating towards me, and an amazing feeling to have, and I'm very appreciative and blessed. And one day I am going to do a video, a quick tour on my library. Even though it's quite small, I just love sharing knowledge in here. It's different energy when I do it. First book that I got in Sedona, Arizona. It's not so much a book as it is like an oracle card / energy card, and it is by Rosane Gibson. She came up with a term called Vortexations. It's interesting because the type of what Vortexations is, from what I know from so far of the books I've read, because I bought 2 other books by her while I was there, it's more about a type of meditation that is like with movement. So it has pretty cool information on these cards. Isn't that cool? Get Vortexed. We're Vortexed in, that's what I said. Let's read one here. Love activation. Close your eyes and deeply breathe in and out. Picture someone you can love. Love activation. Close your eyes and deeply breathe in and out. Picture someone you love. It can be your partner, a close friend, or a family member. In your imagination, look at this person in the eye and tell them how much you love them. See yourself hugging them and smiling. My hips are smiling, my chin is smiling, my cheeks are smiling, my nose is smiling, my eyes are smiling, my eyebrows are smiling, my forehead is smiling, my ears are smiling, my hair is smiling, my neck is smiling. Imagine your inner smile moving through your skin. This vortexation activates personal magnetism. So it's a type of like action type of meditation. So it's pretty cool how these are little cards here. I haven't gone through all of them, but I just thought the term vortex station was quite amazing. Pretty cool. Vortex station. For any of those new to my channel, I post videos on increasing your vibration, living a joyful life, and having inner peace. Sharing knowledge through different books I read that increase your vibration, knowledge I've learned, even some travels that I go on where I can download information, actually download from the ether, higher self, spiritual guides, just help brighten your mind, to brighten your life, to brighten your world, because you are light and love. Also, if you have not yet, please subscribe, like, and comment if you've read any of these books I'm about to share, and just anything in general. When you like and subscribe and even share, it helps with the algorithms to help share more of this information to people who need it out there. Not only that, those who do watch my channel, and all of us collectively just raising our vibrations together, will help positively impact the world, even if not everyone watches the same information. Subscribe now. The next book is the same author, Rosane Gibson. Get Vortex. Manifest your wow now. Close to the images of the deck of cards I shared. And this is like a quite interesting book on just like different phases of like the vortex, and like look at the energy. Isn't that cool? Peace, love. It's the same thing as David Hawkins' consciousness, level of consciousness, and Esther Hicks' emotional guidance scale. And she goes into here more deeply as to like how important a vortex is, and like why call it vortex and what is an energy vortex. A great book, and I love how she mentions in the book Sedona being a vortex. And for those who don't know what vortexes are like different energy fields or strong energy points within the earth that are very close to nature and very pure, that when you go in those areas, you feel like a different person. You feel like you're clearing something that's been stuck in you energetically for years. And she goes to here to say that different places in the world have vortex. The Great Pyramid of Giza, Machu Picchu, Stonehenge. There's so many places in the world. This is a great book so far. The next book is the same book from the same author. Don't Meditate, Vortexate. The Micro Practice of Meditation and Vortex Energy. I haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to reading reading it, it's so amazing. Different, look at that image of the panda. So different terms like Vortexate and Vortexation. And it's like using a vortex to help even empower you even more in life. This is one of the books I'm definitely looking forward to read. And once I'm done reading all these books, you know me, for all people who subscribe to my channel, is that I will be doing a 5 best ideas on each of these books. The next book is by Dennis Andreas. It's called What is a Vortex? This book really goes into more of, like, all these books are local people in Sedona, so that's why it was like very important for me to buy books of people who actually live there, who are experiencing it, and not just people who write about it who've never been there or know of, but actually like live there or experienced it. So I think it's really interesting. He goes more into like the nature of things. Just another amazing book and find that I found in Sedona. The next book is Experience the Vortex, same by Dennis Andreas. When I quickly opened it, I saw this graph. When people are open-minded and highly sensitive to these vortexes, the feeling of it after he's done these like surveys and people being there is blissful, as opposed to people who are more open-minded and, you know, average sensitivity, not too sensitive. The feeling is mostly happy. Compared to average of sensitivity is a bit okay. They're very close-minded. The feeling is suspicious. And when it's a highly sensitive person, but they're very close-minded, they're conflicted. One of the store owners told me there that local who are from Sedona, lived there 13 years, said that he's come across so many people who visited Sedona. And there are the few that are just so, they hold on to dark energy, dark negative energy. They just can't let go of the bitterness they have in life. So much so that when they visit Sedona, they have to leave within 20 to 30 minutes because they're so irritated. They feel that energy. They're just so stuck in like, I don't want to let go of this negative energy. I gotta leave out of here. Compared to people who are highly sensitive and more open-minded like myself. Some would call me new agey, but you know, lighter, like happier in life. I was just so blissful. I just didn't want to leave. I'm gonna show a picture of here of how blissful I look. Even my friends and wife were just like, wow, your face is just so different here. I don't know. I just loved it there. It was just something about being in Sedona. And if anyone who's like into spirituality, new age, self-help, it's like your dream town. So I highly suggest you visit Sedona. And this is an amazing book. The next book I got was from another author who is a local in Sedona, The Path of Least Resistance, your manufacturer's instruction manual on how to live a happy, healthy life and fulfill your dreams. When I started reading this, the author was saying that, you know, she grew up in extreme poverty, abuse, neglect, violence. I believe she moved to Sedona, started changing her life, started focusing on her dharma, her purpose in life, which was to share with those through her book challenges she's went through and how she was able to overcome them. She had these challenges in her life so that she can get to the point where she can show people, you know, I've been through all this. I've been through like the worst of the worst, and I'm still able to have light and love in my life. I highly recommend this book as well. So again, I will be doing a 5 best ideas. The next 2 books I got they're from Phoenix, Barnes & Noble. They were books that just stuck out. You know, we did the day trip to Sedona, and you know, that day I just had a gut feeling to go to the bookstore, and I did. And the first book is Activate Your Cosmic DNA. Discover your Starseed family from the Pleiades, Sirius, Andromeda, Centaurus, Epsilon, Eridani, and Lyra. I found this book so far really good and amazing. Read it there, felt a connection. So these are for individuals who believe in different star galactic beings other than Earth. The reason why I got this is because I really felt like I resonate a lot with the Pleiadians. Like, they're really light beings who are Bolivian, who want to give light and love to the world and to the Earth. I felt a connection, so it's pretty interesting if you're into those type of things. Activate your cosmic DNA. The next one I got is called The Freedom Transmissions Yeshua. For those who don't know, they say that Jesus' real name is actually Yeshua. And I found this so amazing. It just stuck out at the bookstore, and I've heard of the name Yeshua, and whenever I hear transmissions from people, watch videos, even reading this book, it felt like more truthful, more light. Like, this is a connection to the real, like, Jesus, Yeshua. And this is one of the books I totally recommend if you're into the subject of Yeshua. You can tell, like, with the transmissions and the words they're saying, it's like, it seems like it's old text, but then it's being transmitted to the modern world. So I highly suggest this book. Thank you for listening to my library series book haul for Sedona. And remember, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to get more videos like this. See you in the next video.